Carlos Stanton, 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, it's in.
Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Wells, the next to hit, takes outside. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Nick Sandlin.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Springer there makes the catch. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That one not close. Ball 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Nance, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Cabrera at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Struck him out swinging. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now an 8-0 game. Back here at Rogers Center. And now here is Nathan Lucas.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And next for Toronto, George Springer. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. That takes care of Springer.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bichette stands in now and watches strike one. That one hammered but pulled foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score easily. Judge hustles it back in, and they put up the stop sign at second. Man at second here with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Man at second. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Yankees 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Swanson. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early. In the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's 9-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one hammered center field. Way back there. That's not coming back. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is foul back. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Ripped to third. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Swanson won't go anywhere. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brendan Little. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells, looking for his third home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his second of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. In the air, left field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Two down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Fly ball down the line. And that's a fair ball. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two outs. This one popped up. Bichette pulls it down, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-1. Bottom of the inning, and now Will Wagner. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. And now it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Rips that one center field, and a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
The 0-1. Foul ball. Grounder might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Blue Jays 1. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. He swings and fouls one off. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette whips it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Swinging a foul straight back. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bichette whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th. Two outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses. And a foul ball. On the ground to short. Bichette zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in. Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tim Hill gets the call from the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Dominguez makes the catch. 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. This one popped up. Wells has this one sized up. And that's the inning. Offense held in check there. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Yankees 10 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tommy Nance. Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lucas sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. One down. And here comes Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Nance throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. To the right side. And Bellinger is out.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
2 down, bases empty. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And a swing and a miss there. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
Oh, he gloves it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 10 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now in Toronto. Last chance for the home team. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Hill back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Did not go. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tim Hill out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The 1-0.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Here's a high chopper. Jazz tosses to first. Now only one out remaining. And here is Will Wagner. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
Williams is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This team is riding pretty high right now, and you can tell the home team pretty confused as to why they're not getting it done. But it's a huge tone setter when you can take the first two games of a series, especially on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up at home.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Let's see what
putter up opens it up. What time does putter up open up tomorrow? I'm not gonna be able to get that out. Well, I'm gonna have to get up in California. If I'm gonna make it there, they open up there until 6. Sunday. Sunday.